We have a premium lifestyle. It's a natural capsule, but it's designed to help your body operate at the peak state that it needs to be. And what's interesting about our company is when you have 10 friends, or just maybe 5 friends, whatever, that start their experience on our 3 simple products, all of them are going to come back to you and go, I absolutely love this, but they're going to tell you a different story. And so this has really been the power behind our explosive growth, is nobody wants to sell a lot of products, but everybody likes the idea of 3 products that are natural. You take them in the morning on an empty stomach, and you're done for the day.
What happens is when you have a big nutritional gap is that one part of your body compensates for that missing piece. And then what happens is you have another part of your body that compensates for that missing piece. And then another part that compensates for that. So then in the grand scheme of things, you've got this huge, bad cycle. It's just a big mess. So what you're left with is your body is functioning in survival mode. So what does survival mode look like? And I think we can probably honestly, if we're being honest with ourselves, we can say we've been there. Survival mode, we have added weight, we have fatigue, we don't sleep very well, we sure don't concentrate or perform very well, and I don't know about y'all, but maybe some GI issues in the mix for that too. So I was thinking about something today that I want to share with you guys to kind of make it sound a little simple is an analogy. So hang with me while I explain this, is a violin. Think of this beautiful instrument, this violin, and it can be shiny, it can be all oiled up, and you just pull it out of the case and you're so excited to play it. You're prepared with all the notes, you've got all your practicing in gear, but if that violin is not tuned up, it's going to sound like junk. I mean, even at your best day, if it's not in tune, it's going to sound really bad. So follow me. What Thrive is the fine-tuning that we all need to make our bodies function in an optimal state. And then once that fine-tuning is in place, the music is beautiful. It's beautiful. And I can't tell you guys, I mean, I have never felt better in my whole adult life. I'm 41 years old, and my whole adult life I've never felt this good. So what happens when you're all tuned up? When you're tuned up, you sleep soundly. You have all-day non-jittery energy. You get quality sleep, real sleep. Your mental focus is like never before. And you go to the bathroom like you should, quite simply. So is that going to happen in one day of taking Thrive? Well, probably not. I mean, I know we read on the fan page people that have these amazing first-day results, and that's awesome. Mine happened on day 7 of taking the results, but be honest with yourself. You didn't get out of tune in one day. You're not going to get back in tune in one day. So that's this nurse's take and the experience with Thrive. And, you know, healthcare providers everywhere. I have a lot of nurses on my team. We're just made up of a lot of nurses, and the reason this has been so perfect for us, just like many of you, is that we're on our feet all day long. And, you know, at the end of the day, our backs hurt, our feet hurt, and we get home and we just don't have anything left for our family. And we just fall into bed and we don't sleep well, and then we get up and do it again the next day and we don't feel good. So I don't know about y'all, but if my loved ones are in a hospital, I want everyone taking care of my family. I want all the nurses and doctors to be at their best mental state they can be. So that's why I share it with all the friends and all the coworkers that I know. So that's my take on Thrive. And I hope that the violin analogy made sense to you, and I hope that what I've said makes sense to you also. So next, I'd like to introduce another healthcare provider to the call. You guys all probably know him. Dr. Stephen O'Connor is a good friend of mine, and he's going to share some of his insight on his perspective of the Thrive experience also. Steve, are you there?
Yeah, I sure am, Nancy. Thank you very much.
Take it away.
My take on the Thrive products is very similar to yours. And healthcare providers in general our main goal is we want to take care of people. If you haven't noticed recently, doctors have very little time. They have very little time for you. Their day is completely filled with patient care, patient visits, etc. There's a lot of stress on us to get a lot done in a very little time. And what happens there is that you lose that holistic approach towards taking care of patients. The easy and expeditious thing to do is to write a prescription, some Band-Aid cure, and go on with your day next patient, next visit, etc. And what struck me about Thrive and what struck me about Nancy's violin analogy, Thrive provides us with not the Band-Aid, but the root cause. We can take care of all those nutritional imbalances that modern society leaves us with, and we can provide the tuning, the natural tuning of our bodies to get in our resonance, our natural resonance, so that we sound beautiful. It's like string theory in physics. It's just a beautiful concept. When everything's working, it's melodic, it's wonderful. And the neat thing about Thrive with that is it takes away some of those cravings. When your body is deficient, it's always craving something. It's wanting to get at something. It's wanting to balance something. And I had a really neat analogy in my life. My dad died at a fairly young age at 56, which is basically my age. And he died of a rare GI tumor. And he craved lettuce. And I can remember when I was with him, he would literally drive by a store and buy heads of lettuce and literally eat lettuce. And what that was is his body was craving iron because the tumor caused him to be deficient in iron and anemic. And he would crave that. And what your body is telling you, it's trying its best to tell you what it's deficient in. And unless you are lucky enough to be in tune with your body in that regard, and most of us can't be because modern society has made us so deficient in so many things, that the neat thing about Thrive is it provides all that for you. You don't have to think about things. It's very simple. You don't have to anything. You don't have to think, well, geez, this is happening, so therefore it might be this or this. You don't have to. Take your 2 pills in the morning. Put your DFT on. Take your shake 30 to 40 minutes later on an empty stomach. You're done. Your insurance policy is in effect. Your health care is in effect. You're going to feel better. You're not going to have that cloudiness. You're not going to have that mental fog. In my case, I'm 55 years old. As I said, I have a buddy that I just went in for a training exercise with a buddy of mine that's a health trainer. And he said, hey, are you still doing those crazy ultras? And I said, well, yeah, I'm still running. And he goes, how are your joints? You know, you're an old guy. How are your joints holding up? My joints are great. I have no discomfort in my joints. Whereas most guys my age that aren't thriving are having joint discomfort. And that's just one piece of the puzzle where as we age, we have more deficiencies in certain systems. And Thrive provides all that. It's just that simple. You take the capsule, do the shake, whatever way you want to do it, put on your DFT, take your balance if you want to have a normal functioning GI tract, and boom, off you go. And then, and Nancy's probably going to touch on this, is the up-and-coming product of Boost, which is going to be very, very exciting. And that's just going to add another rider to that health insurance policy that we're taking every day with Thrive. And it's just a fabulous product. There's nothing on the market like it. There is nothing that has the synergism, the cohesiveness of all the different fundamental products that this company has put together in a very easy approach. You have probiotics that balance your GI system. You have vitamins and minerals which take care of your enzyme systems in your body and your biochemistry of your body. You You have plant extracts which normalize your mental processes. It's just a fabulous, fabulous product that nothing touches it. There's nothing on the market, and trust me, I'm an elite athlete, Ironman, ultramarathoner. I've studied nutrition for 30-plus years, both as a physician and as an athlete, and I've looked at every new fad for what's coming out, and nothing has ever come close to this cohesive, this synergistic, this encompassing product for the premium health and lifestyle. And there's absolutely no mistaking what this company has done. When they talk about a premium lifestyle, they are talking about a premium lifestyle. This becomes your lifestyle. When you start taking Thrive and you take it for whatever your 8-week experience or longer, you find out very quickly that this is something that you are going to take for the rest of your life. You don't want to go back to where you were when you were deficient. You want to take this every day and feel wonderful.
I don't know what you guys are waiting for. You know, you got to get your body in tune and tuned up. It is so, so easy. So start your Thrive experience today. Start it tomorrow. Get with a person who got you on this call tonight. Don't put it off anymore. It just feels good to feel good, finally. And do this for yourself. Do this for your family. Do this for your patients. If you happen to be a healthcare provider here, you've just got to do it. And get with the person that shared this number with you. And I so appreciate you all getting on the call this evening. And that's a wrap. Have a good night. Thank you.
We got to narrow it down to what's the most important thing that I feel I can say to this group of people. You know, the one thing that I think is so special about le-vel is we lead with our concept. You know, most direct sales companies, their concept is about making money, you know, and the product is just the side effect. The product is just the, oh, by the way, piece. You know, it's not the quarterback. The quarterback is making money, and the receiver, and I'm a guy, so I'm going to use sports analogies, is the product, you know. And so with us, it's the other way around. I mean, we started le-vel because of the need in the health and wellness industry. You know, we started le-vel because we had Thrive. We didn't start le-vel because we had a network marketing company and then just happened to need a product to go with it. You know, we're a product-driven company. We lead with the product, and the money is a side effect for those that choose to promote it and promote it well. So I always love that about us, because that sets us apart. We're classy. You know, we are about the product. We're about the concept. We retail to recruit. People come to this table to get on the product first, get on the experience, and as a result of that experience working in their bodies, that delivers conviction, that delivers passion, which at that point, it just makes common sense to promote. So I like how we don't run around talking about money all the time. You know, that sets us apart.